Okay, so today what we're going to talk about, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. We're gonna do solving. This is 3.4. Solving exponential. What's an exponential? What makes an exponential? Yeah, an x in the exponent. So we're going to solve exponential equations and logarithmic equations. Alright, solving exponential and logarithmic equations. Alright, so let's just write the rules down, get those out of the way. Okay, how to solve. Oh, you're going to like this. You're going to remember it from last year, I hope. First of all, how to solve an exponential. You isolate. What does that mean, isolate? Get it by itself, okay? Like if you were solving for an x, you isolate the x. You get it by itself. So you're going to isolate the power. Now, what do I mean when I say power? Yeah, that's like a base and an exponent, okay? The base and its exponent, that's a power. So you're going to isolate the power, and then you're going to rewrite as a log. Okay? So you're going to get the power by itself, and then you're going to rewrite it as a log. Okay? How do you solve a logarithmic? That's exactly right. You do exactly the opposite. So this time, you're going to isolate the log, and then you're going to rewrite it as an exponent, an exponential. Rewrite as an exponential. Well, I'll show you why. Okay? We're going to do two of them right here, and it pretty much explains everything. So, watch this. Let's do a log first. So, 4 log base 2 of x minus 1 equals 11. Alright, so the first thing you have to decide is this a logarithmic or is it an exponential? What is it? Yeah, people, it's a log because it has the word log written in it. It's not like it's going to be sneaky and you're going to have a hard time knowing. Alright, if it says log or ln, it's logarithmic. So here is the log. Alright, we're going to isolate it. Y'all pretend like this is a big giant A, and it says 4a minus 1. Solve for a. What would you do first? Huh? Add 1 to both sides. Okay? So now I'm going to say 4 log base 2 of x is equal to 12. Now what are you going to do? Divide by 4. So now it says log base 2 of x is equal to 3. Alright? Now, is the log isolated? Okay, so here's the deal, guys. You can't solve that. Okay? I know that this one you can solve, okay, because you know how to rewrite it. But I could have some funky numbers like down there, like a 1.3. Log base 1.3 of x is equal to 17,542. And then you'd be like, what? I don't know. All right? So you just learn you learn a way, a method to solve them, and then you just do it that way. So now that the log is by itself, it's isolated, then we're going to rewrite it as an exponent. What's my base? What's my exponent? 3. Remember, a logarithm is an exponent. So this is my exponent. That's your answer. Base, answer, exponent. What's it equal to? X. So what is x? 8. Could I check it? Yeah, you could say 4 times log base 2 of 8 minus 1 and press enter, and it would tell you it's 11. Okay? Now let's do an exponential. All right, here we go.
You making these up?
Yeah. Okay, now, how can you tell that's an exponential? Yeah, it has an x in the exponent, okay? So you get that power all by itself. Tell me what to do first. Minus 4. So, hey, can I multiply this 2 and this 3? Why not? He has an exponent. Very good. You could, but that's not normally the way we solve an equation, and it's not really good because you could make a lot more trouble for yourself. You could make some fractions here, and then all that kind of mess. Okay? Is equal to 12. Now what do? So I have 3 to the x is equal to 6. All right? So now the power's by itself, so now I'm going to rewrite it as a log. So log base what? Of 6 is equal to x. Okay? Now see, guys, you don't know what that is. 3 to what power is equal to 6? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's 1 point something, but you're going to have to poke it in your calculator. Now, what if my calculator has where you change that base thing? What if that's disabled? What am I going to have to do? Yeah, your change of base formula we learned yesterday. And then you would poke in what? Log of 6 over log of 3, and that would tell you what x is. Somebody tell me what x is. Come on, guys. What are y'all doing out there? 1.63. 3 decimal places. 63? 1? Okay. No. Remember? Okay. So Kane asked a really good question. Here's his question. Do I have to do the... Thanks, John. Do I have to do the change of base formula right here? Right here. You don't have to write it down. Only time you have to write it down is when the directions say what? Use the change of base formula. Okay? Other than that, because here's the deal. Because some kids, I'll try to reload that on all the calculators. Maybe tomorrow. All right? So I'll try to get that so y'all can use them and stuff. But yeah, that's what I'll have to do. I have to find I have a calculator up there that it's mine, so nobody's messed with it. And so I just have to load that onto each calculator. But once I get it loaded onto about 3 or 4, then it'll go pretty fast because then I'll just use those. Okay? All right, so here we go. Here's some problems. Doing some math. Come on. Yeah. Those are already graded. That's not enough, Louis. I'd like to just throw them away.
Why don't you?
Because, you know, like, I throw it away and then some parents will do it. Y'all quit yawning. It's 2:40 in the afternoon, y'all. Okay? Stop. 2:40. Come on. Oh, y'all are just like... All right, here you go.
We've already learned this before.
Yeah, we have.
He's over here.